Hi, we're trying something new today, as you can probably tell by the very colorful rack behind me. If you don't know, I make fashion content on TikTok and Instagram. You can go look over there if you'd like, but sometimes I like to yap a lot more than the time constraints allow, so I wanted to start posting fashion videos on YouTube as well. So to kick that off, I asked my Instagram followers for some really niche events that they would like to be styled for. Picked out some that were pretty common, and we're gonna style them today. The first request I got was for corporate fits, outfits for desk crits, or studio project pinups. I kind of grouped them all together because I kind of see them in the same category, and what I would wear for a studio project pinup is what I would wear for work. When I get dressed for work or for a review, I tend to stray away from something that will make me feel uncomfortable, so that's something that's a little bit too constricting, a style that I haven't tried before, or a color that makes me stand out a little bit too much. This is my go-to, something that's all black, something that's streamlined. This is just a turtleneck from Aritzia. The skirt is from Value Village actually. I got it new with tags, and it's got this really cute embellishing on the right thigh, and then I have it paired with some knee-high boots. This is good for the office because it covers everything, but it's still super comfortable. This skirt is really stretchy, and I could even pair it with a little bit of a knee-high sock that peers out from the boots, or I can pair it with some tights depending on the weather. Obviously everybody's place of work is very different, so what is allowed for me to wear in the office might be different from you. This is what I would be probably allowed to wear in the office. Another option that I would go for is something very breezy and very breathable. This is a very classic, very comfortable outfit for me. I'm wearing the muji hakama pants, and then also this muji kind of gauze-like material blouse. It is all very flowy, very straight down. I've paired it with these tabi sandals. I don't know if these are work appropriate, but they're definitely very comfortable if you're walking around a lot, if you're on your feet for like reviews at school. These are perfect because they're super comfortable, super breathable. How many times can I say breathable? But I think being breezy is very crucial, especially to crits and reviews. I don't know about you, but when I'm nervous, I sweat a ton. So having something that has good ventilation, lots of airflow, is key for me. The final option that I have for a desk crit or a pinup or even work is to experiment a little bit with layering. I think that this is really good for the office, especially because it gets so cold in offices for some reason, but also it's just a good way to have a little bit of self-expression in your outfit. For me, the way that I love to layer and experiment is with dresses over pants, which is a really comfortable style for me still, even though I'm kind of stepping out there. So I'm wearing the hakama pants again, the same tabi sandals, and then over top I just have this button asymmetrical dress that I thrifted in Kyoto from 2nd Street. I don't know the brand of it, but it's just really versatile. The second prompt that I got was for dates, cafe dates, specifically going for a coffee date with a coworker who thinks you're friends but you're definitely not. And I didn't know if that was supposed to be taken like you're definitely not in a good way and you guys are more than just friends, or you're definitely not and you're less than friends, you're not even really friends, you're just coworkers. So I have an option for both. Looking at the option for when you're more than just friends, I live by the rule of dressing like you could just say, oh, this whole thing, and that just means something that looks very effortless, like you just threw it all together. A dress is a good option in this style, like a maxi dress or a skirt, something very flowy, something very simple but elevated, maybe like a jean and a cute top. This is something that I would wear for this occasion. It is, for me, this is something that would look thrown on. It's something that isn't too far from what I would wear every single day. It doesn't look like I put too much effort in it, but there are some choices here that kind of make it more date-like, I would say. So for the top, I've chosen this wraparound top, which I think is super flattering on my body. I love the way that the sleeves look. I love the way that the wraps accentuate my waist. This one is just from Sezane, and I've paired it with a black cami underneath from Aritzia. I have chosen something that is flowy and comes just above the knee, or right by the knee, and when paired with knee-high boots it shows a little bit, so it's very chic but very tasteful. I've paired this big bag with it, which currently I've just been really loving, but it also suggests that I have other places to be aside from this date. You know, it's like I'm just coming by this cafe to have a matcha with you, and then I'm just gonna go about my day because I've got places to be. That is kind of the vibe that we're going for. I really love this outfit. I wear this skirt a lot. I wear this type of top a lot just because it makes me feel good. And that is basically the most important thing that you can get out of an outfit. So on the flip side, we have this outfit for a coffee date with a coworker that thinks you're friends, but you're really not, and in the bad way. I can imagine that situation would be really uncomfortable. So we're not going to try to make ourselves even more uncomfortable with constricting elements and non-comfortable clothing. So I've opted for these Levi's jeans. These are actually from Walmart and they're really comfortable. And then I'm wearing this black t-shirt from Uniqlo, and I've got the same demellier bag on just because it's a good bag. It again communicates the fact that I have a lot of stuff in here because I have a lot of things going on in my day, and it also is a good weapon if your date goes south, you know, like you can hit them with it. And then for shoes, I'm just wearing these Dolce Vita Mary Jane flats. These are really cute and they're really clip-cloppy, which is fun. I just think they elevate a basic outfit like this a little bit, especially with the pop of red. Next prompt that I got was a 10-year high school reunion or flexing on your ex, which I grouped together because I think they're kind of looking to convey the same message, which is I'm doing great, thanks for asking. I am not quite at the age where I'm attending 10-year high school reunions, nor do I have an ex that I would like to flex on, but this is kind of what I would wear. It also depends on the context of where this event is taking place, but I imagine it being at like a bar or restaurant or some sort of venue like that, which is like a little bit dressy but not too much. So I've opted for this skirt, which is again a polka dot. This one's from Sezane. It's super long. You can't really see, but it comes down to the tops of my shoes. It's very flowy. It's very dramatic in movement. And I'm pairing that with these knee-high boots again. You could wear heels, but I like the way that the boots look. And then for the top, I have this halter from Aritzia, and the back is completely open. Please don't look at the fact that I did not button up the neck all the way. I was really lazy. I think the low back or backless option is great because imagine you're at a table, okay, with your friends that you came with. Let me take down this bag. This bag is from Aupen, by the way, AUPEN. Chit-chatting away, your ex is back there, and he comes in and he's like, oh my god, who is that beautiful woman wearing a backless top? She looks so classy, so elegant. She looks like so put together. You turn around, oh my god, haven't seen you in ages. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing great. Yes, I know I look great, as you probably saw. That's my thinking behind this outfit. I think it's just really fun and it's very comfortable, even though it's backless. I think like all the materials are super soft and super flowy. I do have my hair up so that you can see what's going on in the back. That's basically it. Again, I think that what conveys the, you know, flexing part is the confidence. So having this kind of outfit on, having something that's super flowy and fun is what would convey the most confidence for me, and therefore would be what the flexing is. Like, it puts me in a position to put my best foot forward, if you know what I mean. Okay, the next prompt that we have is meeting Asian in-laws. I met my boyfriend's parents many years ago when I had about 5 less tattoos, and it was great. I think I wore jeans and like a cute little top and a cardigan. I would wear that again, but if I were to meet them for the first time at this point in my life, I would wear this with a sweater. 1 second. I think, to be honest, with my style, I would wear pretty much any of the outfits that I previously wore that were long sleeved. I know certain parents have their opinions about tattoos, so I just like to keep them covered, especially for the first impression. We have this denim skirt from Kotn that is long and flowy. It's also very stretchy. I know my boyfriend's parents love to feed me more than I've ever been fed before. Like, I eat so much at their house, so having something that has a little bit of give is always really good. For the top, I'm wearing this knit tank top from Sezane, and then it's got this matching cardigan in this same Kelly green color. I think it's just really bright, very vibrant, very pretty. The cut of the top is very feminine. It also is good because you can button it up if you want to be a little bit more covered on the top too. I've done my hair up in a half up, half down just because I think that is a really pretty hairstyle. It frames the face very nicely. And then for shoes, I'm wearing, again, the Dolce Vita ballet flats. I would probably opt for a black pair just because I have my own feelings about wearing red and green together. But yeah, this is what I would wear. Okay, and the final outfit is going to the orthodontist and then heading to a cafe after to finish a quiz, which is really specific. When I go to the orthodontist, or literally any doctor that has like a chair or like a seat, I will wear pants. I tried to wear a skirt yesterday, when I went to the doctor, and it was just like not a great situation to be in. You want to have something that you can like spread your legs in to get up on the chair, and so you're not adjusting like the skirt so that it's not turned all the way around and stuff. For the top, I'm wearing this little tank top from Maison Mume. It's a Japanese based brand. It's got this really nice gathering up here. It's very flowy. And then on top, because the cafe or the orthodontist can get kind of chilly, I have on this little denim jacket from Courreges. I thrifted it at Kindle in Osaka. I've got my bag again from demellier. This just fits my laptop in it, so it's really great for working at cafes. And for shoes, I have on these super comfortable boat shoes from Sperry and Aritzia with the little tassels on the side. For the hair, I'd probably slick this back just because when you go to the orthodontist or you go to the dentist, it's just really, I don't know what it is, but your hair gets messed up. So I would slick this back. So those are all the outfits that I had for your really niche situations. I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully we can do this together again. If you think of any niche situations, you should definitely leave them in a comment below or DM me on Instagram. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!